Hey there, are you a business owner who has a course, or maybe you're a coach, or maybe you're a service provider who's helping other business owners in this online course world? Well, I want to introduce you to two tools that are going to help make your life a lot easier. So, have you started to use AI in your business? Maybe you're using it to help you create content or write copy, write emails, newsletters. There's one area that you should be using AI that you're probably not. And that is to figure out what metrics you should be tracking in your business and also how to interpret those results to help you improve your business and grow your revenue. So I want to share with you two custom built GPTs that are built in ChatGPT that are going to help you understand for your business specifically what metrics you should be tracking. And then also, a tool that will allow you to input certain metrics, get insight, and next steps about them. So the first one is called your AI data marketing strategist. And I want you to think about this as if it were someone on your team who is there to interpret results for your business, to help you understand what next steps should be, what's working, what's not working. And really just think of it as like a data marketing strategist that's like in your pocket that you can pull up whenever you want or need. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and get started. So what this is going to do is going to guide you through questions in order to help understand what you want, right? So it's going to ask you at first, what type of metrics do you want to analyze, right? Is it like general business metrics? Is it for a specific funnel? And so I'm going to say webinar funnel. And again, the whole idea is that it's going to guide you through. So you don't necessarily have to know exactly what metrics that you're going to need to give it. It will tell you. So you may have to go in to look at your other software tools to pick out some of these metrics. And I do recommend looking at them at either a weekly or monthly basis. So it's going to ask you landing page views. How many people visited your webinar registration page in the last month? So I'm going to say 500. Again, it's going to guide me through the next question. So how many people opted in for the webinar? And I'm going to say 100 people. So out of the 500 people that landed on that page, 100 people opted in, right? So it's going to tell me my page conversion rate with the formula right there. It's 20%. So it's saying 20% conversion rate is on the lower end for cold traffic, and it's really on the low end for warm traffic as well. And so it really does need improvement, right? So it's going to give me some steps in order to improve it. Improve the headline. Is the CTA optimized? Is it mobile friendly? And then is there any urgency or social proof on the page, right? Webinar watch rate. How many people actually watch the webinar? So I'm going to say 20 people. And so this is not the same as if you were just going to ChatGPT and putting this information in, right? This is like a custom built GPT that uses my knowledge and information experience and my benchmarks, my recommendations, my analysis to help give you really solid advice. So it's saying it's kind of on the lower end of the watch rate benchmark. It's going to again give me next steps to improve it. These are all really great ideas of what you can improve when it comes to it. So now I was going to say, what's my open rate for those reminder emails? And I'm going to say 30%, right? So again, if you need to go in and look for what these metrics are in your business, feel free to do it. Just keep this open. But it is a good reminder that these are metrics you really should be tracking on a regular basis, right? And so if you were tracking these on a regular basis, you would hopefully have a spreadsheet of this information where you could go grab it, right? So again, it's giving me some information about improving open rate. And now click-through, I'm going to say is 3%. And again, I'm just kind of dropping numbers in here, but this is something that you would want to pull out real numbers from your business that you could get really great insight and improvements of what to do, right? So again, it's just continuing to give me insights and next steps. And then I'm going to say 5 people purchased out of those 20 people that opted in or who watched the webinar. 100 people opted in, 5 people ended up actually purchasing the product, right? So it's saying my conversion rate is 5%. That's actually really good, the 5% conversion rate, right? So the conversion rate's really good, but there are some other issues in that funnel or customer journey that can be improved. And again, it's now giving me a summary of what I could do to try to improve the funnel overall. Even though that conversion rate is good, there could be some other things that I could improve in order to go ahead and make this funnel convert even better than it was. And like this is just one example of the analysis it can do for a webinar funnel, right? You could put any type of metric in here in order to understand what's working, what's not working, what improvements you can make. So this is one of the GPTs. Now I want to show you another one. So I'm going to go to what metrics should I track? So this GPT is designed to help you understand what metrics should be tracking in your business based on your specific business, right? So every business is a little bit different. My philosophy is there's 4 core areas that metrics should be tracked, but within those, it's going to vary based on your business. So I'm going to click the button to go ahead and get started. Tell me about your business. I sell an online course, right? Again, I'm just giving this example, but make it specific and custom to your business. I'm going to say through a webinar funnel just to keep things consistent with what we just did. And how am I generating traffic? I'm going to say paid ads and organic social media. Now it's saying, what are my top 3 goals? I'm going to say increase number of course sales, improve my webinar watch rate, and improve my email open rate, right? So to align with what we just saw in the other GPT, these are some goals that maybe I have for my business. This is what you're focused on. These are the metrics you should be tracking, right? Overall business performance for my webinar funnel, since that's the main way I'm generating revenue, that's a focus of what metrics should be tracked and looked at. Audience growth, and audience growth is an important metric for everyone, but within that big category of audience growth, how are you generating leads for your business, right? Maybe you're using YouTube, maybe you're doing Google ads. And so those were metrics you want to track, which would be different than maybe paid ads if I'm focused on Facebook and Instagram ads, and then organic social. And then goal tracking, right? Because you want to set goals for your business on a regular basis, but you also need to track against those goals to make sure. Then it's going to give me some best practices, right? Tracking metrics weekly, enter data in on Monday, review that data on a Monday or Tuesday. And then say, would you like a simple template to get started tracking these? I'm going to say yes, please. And so now it's going to work on generating a simple template based on your specific business, what you just gave it, right? And so it's going to give me this really cool breakdown of what I should be tracking on a regular basis. And again, I recommend tracking in Google Sheets. I think it's the best and easiest place to collaborate with team members, to input data. And then, of course, I always recommend then using Looker Studio to build a dashboard based on those Google Sheets. Cool. So here is my template, and then it says, right, so it's going to recommend metrics mastery. So if you want dashboard templates that will align with the metrics that they just recommended, then check out metrics mastery. It comes with 10 dashboard templates. And if you're a service provider who's looking to learn how to build dashboards, elevate your role, and offer more to your clients, then check out Elevate. And that is my course. So below this video, you'll see a link to grab access to these 2 AI tools, and I hope you love them.